Hello everyone, so let's practice part 2 and 3. I am speaking with me today. So the topic of today, so describe an object that you think is beautiful. You should say what it is, where you saw it, what it looks like, and explain why you think it is beautiful. So, one object that I find exceptionally beautiful is a framed photograph of my picture. This photograph holds a special place in my heart and exudes a timeless beauty that resonates with me. So, I first saw these photographs in my family's living room, where it's displayed prominently on the wall. It is a captivating image that never failed to catch my eye, and the photographs of my parents are captured in a moment of pure happiness. So they were on a beach in our hometown Vũng Tàu, Coastal cities in Vietnam. So the backdrop is simply stunning, with the sea stretching out behind them, the waves gently lapping at the shore, and the sun casting a warm golden glow on everything. It's a scene that perfectly encapsulates the serene beauty of our coastal town. So what makes this photograph truly beautiful is a genuine and radiant smile on my parents' faces. My mom, with her long braid and a striped t-shirt, looked full of life and energy. Her infectious smile lights up the entire photo. My father, dressed in a white shirt and sunglasses, exudes a sense of effortless coolness, and his smile reflects a deep sense of contentment. Together, they radiate happiness, love, and the connection that palpable in the image. The beauty of this photograph lies not only in its aesthetic qualities, but also in the emotion and memories it encapsulates. It's a snapshot of moments in time when my parents were youthful and deeply in love, frozen for eternity. So when I gaze upon this photo, I am reminded of the beauties that can be found in every moment, in the love shared between family members, and in the nostalgia of cherished memories. So in a sense, so this photograph is beautiful not just because of its visual appeal, but it represents the enduring love and happiness within my family. So it's a testament to the beauty that can be found in the ordinary, and it serves as a constant source of inspiration and warmth in our home. But three, so do you think there are more beautiful things now in the past, and why? Beauty is subjective and evolves with times, culture, and personal perspectives. In contemporary times, so advancement in technology, art, design, and architecture have allowed for a broader range of creation and expressions of beauty. However, comparing to the quantity or quality of beauties across era is challenging, I guess, as every period has its own unique charm and creation. So while modern innovations offer diverse forms of beauty, the past did its own timeless elegance. Ultimately, so the perceptions of beauty is subjective and varies from person to person, making it difficult to uh, definitely state whether there are more beautiful things now than in the past. What beautiful scenery spots that are there in your country? So Vietnam, my home country, so boasts an array of breathtaking scenery spots. One notable location is Hạ Long Bay, known for its emerald water and thousands of towering limestone islands topped with rainforests. Another is Sapa, famous for its terrace, rice fields, and majestic mountain landscapes. Additionally, Hà Giang offers stunning of dramatic cast landscapes. So these natural wonders showcase the diverse and captivating beauties of Vietnam, I guess. So where do you think people usually come into contact with beautiful things? So people often encounter beautiful things in various aspects of life, such as art gallery, museum, natural reserve, nature reserves, historical sites, and even in everyday experience like a captivating sunset or a well-designed piece of architecture. Additionally, people immerse themselves in beauty through literature, music, films, and even innovative technologies. Beauty surrounds us in unexpected places, reminded us to appreciate and find inspiration in the world around us. So, Why do you think people create beautiful things? Um, the creation of beautiful things is a fundamental part of human expression and culture. Beauty often serves to evoke emotions, inspire, and connect people to their surroundings and each other. Artists, designers, and creators strive to manifest their vision of beauty, translating thoughts, emotions, and experience into tangible form. So it is a way to communicate ideas, challenge perspectives, and enrich the human experience. So creating beauties also bring joys and fulfillment both for the creator and those who witness or interact with the created works, making it an integral aspect of human creativities and existence. Describe something you had to share with other. You should say what it was, who you shared with, why you had to share it with others, and explain how you felt about it. So one thing I've had to share with others is our living space, a unique and cozy loft style flat that I call home. I share this space with my girlfriends and our beloved cat, and it's a significant part of our life together. So our flat has a distinctive layout. It's open and airy, with the ground floor serving as our combined living and kitchen area. However, access to the sleeping space on the upper floor is provided by a unique and somewhat steep staircase, which adds the character to our living space while connecting both levels both level seamlessly. One might think that sharing a living space with someone, let alone with a pet, could lead to a clutter and chaotic environment. Still, we've intentionally adopted a minimalistic approach to our home. So we've consciously chosen to keep our possessions streamlined, focusing on items that hold personal significance or bring joys into our lives. So this deliberate a sense of excess clutter creates an atmosphere of simplicity and serenity. So despite the minimalist approach, we've adorned our flat with an array of adorable renowned finished furniture store. So the eyes, with an array of adorable ornaments and decorative pieces that we carefully curated from Ixi, a renowned finished furniture store. So the item not only serve as an aesthetic enhancement, but also add a touch of elegance and charm to our living space. So they reflect our shared taste and style, creating an inviting ambience that we both cherish. So sharing this living space with my girlfriends and our cat is not just a matter of practicality, it's a symbol of our commitment and the life we're building together. It's a place where we come together after a long day, where we share meals, laughter, and quiet moments. Our flat embodies the essence of togetherness and partnerships, and it's a constant reminder of the love and companionship we're fortunate to have. So, in a sense, our lifestyle flat is not just a physical space, but a shared canvas upon which we paint the picture of our life together. It's a place where memories are created and dreams are nurtured. So, while we may not have a dedicated rooms of my own, so it's cozy and creatively decorated. Flat genuinely feel like home to me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Patrice, so do you think kids like to share? Do you think kids like to share? Why? Children often have an innate desire to share, but this inclination can vary depending on their age and developmental stage. So in the early age, children might be more possessive due to a sense of ownership. But as they grow and develop empathy, so they tend to enjoy sharing because it's foster social connections and positive interactions. So sharing can also lead to a sense of accomplishment and approval from adults, which can be rewarding for children. So how can parents teach their children to share? Parents can teach their children to share through various methods. Firstly, they can lead by example, demonstrating sharing behaviors in their own interaction. Secondly, parents can encourage sharing by providing opportunities for their children to share toys, snacks, or experience with siblings and or peers. Thirdly, so praising and positively reinforcing sharing behaviors can be effective. Additionally, so parents can explain the importance of sharing, emphasizing concepts like cooperation, empathy, and building positive relationships. So, what do you think is the benefit of sharing for children? Sharing offers several benefits for children. So, firstly, it's promote social skill by encouraging cooperation and communication. Secondly, it's foster empathy as you know children learn to consider the feelings and needs of others. Thirdly, sharing can enhance problem-solving ability as children negotiate and compromise when sharing resources. Moreover, sharing contributes to the development of positive relationship and a sense of community. Overall, sharing is a valuable skill that helps children thrive in social contexts. Is there anything that parents would persuade children to share with others? Parents often encourage children to share a wide range of items and experiences, such as toys, snacks, books, and playtime. They may also emphasize sharing their time and attention with siblings, friends, and family members. Additionally, parents may encourage sharing in the context of groups activities, such as taking turn or sharing responsibilities in household chores. So the goal is to instill a sense of generosity and cooperation that extends beyond material possessions and into varied aspects of life. So next topic, describe a story or novel you have read that you found interesting. Ooh, okay. You should say when you say it, when you read it, um, what the story or novel was about, who wrote it, and explain why you read it. Okay, so I'd like to talk about a book that I found not only interesting but also highly impactful. So it's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So I read this book several years ago. This book several years ago during pandemic years when I was exploring way to understand personal finance and wealth building. Rich Dad Poor Dad is not your like typical financial advice book. It's more of a financial education and mindset shifting book. The book is centered around the author personal experience growing up with two father figures. One referred to a rich dad and the other as a poor dad. So rich dad is portrayed as a successful entrepreneur and investor, while poor dad is educated but financially struggling individual. So the book delves into the stark contrast between their philosophies on money, work, and life. Um, Kiyosaki imparts essential financial lessons through the anecdotes and teachings of his rich dad. He emphasizes the importance of financial education, the power of passive income, and the value of assets over liability. Robert Kiyosaki challenges conventional notions about education, career path, and job security. So, what set the book apart is its ability to simplify complex financial concepts and present them in an accessible manner. So, it's encouraged reader to think critically about their financial choices and to seek financial independence rather than relying solely on a paycheck. Robert Kiyosaki, the author, is an entrepreneur and investor himself, and his personal experiences and successes lend credibility to the book teachings. I read mm, uh, Rich Dad Poor Dad because I was intrigued by its reputation as a groundbreaking book on personal finance and wealth building. Its promise fresh perspective on money matters, and I wanted to gain insight that I found traditional education had not provided. So after reading it, I found myself viewing money and wealth in a completely different light. The book inspired me to take a more proactive approach to my finances, to seek financial education, and to consider investment opportunities beyond the traditional 9 to 5 job. It instilled in me a desire to achieve financial freedom and build a more secure future. So, in conclusion, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is a captivating and transformative book that offer valuable financial insights. Reading it was a turning point in my financial journey, and it has left a lasting impact on how I approach money and wealth building. Okay, part three. So how does technology help people tell story? Technology has revolutionized the way people tell story by providing various mediums and platforms for storytelling. With the advent of the internet and digital era, individuals can share their stories globally through blogs, social media, podcasts, and video platforms. So the technologies enable storytellers to reach wider audiences and engage with them interactively. Additionally, advancement in filmmaking, animation, and virtual reality have enhanced the visual and immersive aspects of storytelling, making it more captivating and impactful. So, do you prefer to read ebooks or paper books? Personally, I have a reference for paper books. While ebook offer convenience and portability, I know I find the tactile experience of flipping through physical pages, the smell of a new book, and the feeling of holding it in my hand to be irreplaceable. Paper book also allow me to disconnect from screens and enjoy a more immersive and focused reading experience. However, I recognize that ebooks have their advantages, such as easy access to a vast library of titles and adjustable font size. So why are mystery novels so popular nowadays? Mystery novels remain popular for several reasons. I believe, firstly, they offer readers a sense of suspense and intrigue, making them hard to put down. So the thrill of solving the complex puzzle or uncovering hidden truths keeps readers engaged. Secondly, mystery novels often delve into the human side and explore moral and ethical dilemmas, adding depth to the storytelling. Lastly, in the age of information overload, so mystery novels provide an escape into the world where curiosities and deductions are rewarded, offering a break from the complexities of everyday life. So, what kind of novels are suitable for film adaptation? Novels that are suitable for film adaptation often possess a compelling plot, well-defined characters, and vivid settings. Genre like thrillers, dramas, and science fictions tend to translate well into the visual mediums of film. Additionally, novels with strong emotional arcs or thought-provoking themes can resonate with audience when adapted for the screen. Successful film adaptation capture the essence of the source material while leveraging the visual and auditory elements of cinema to enhance the storytelling experience.